Toyota Motor Corporation, founded in 1937 in Japan, is one of the world-leading automotive companies, operating in more than 170 countries. Today, Toyota is not only known as producing vehicle, but also for its strong influence on global trade, employment, and technological progress. The company's success is driven by the Toyota Way, which focuses on continuous improvement or Kaizen and respect for people. These core values allow Toyota to consistently deliver quality, efficiency, and reliability to customers worldwide. However, being a global player also comes with challenge. Supply chain disruption, geopolitical tension, and changing global economic conditions continue to affect Toyota production and strategic decisions. At the same time, Toyota is adapting to future demand by investing in sustainable mobility, particularly through hybrid and electric vehicle technologies. This introduction provides the background for our report, where we will further explore how Toyota responds to global economic and technological change.
2.0 Global Trends in International Trade. First, classical economics play a role in Toyota's production system. Inspired by Adam Smith's ideas of division of labor, Toyota developed the Toyota production system, which focused on specialization, standardized work, and eliminating waste. Toyota also applies David Ricardo's theory of comparative advantage by producing vehicles and components in countries best suited to cost and expertise, making the company highly competitive worldwide. However, classical capitalization was criticized by Karl Marx for exploiting workers. In response, Toyota introduced its respect for people philosophy. This approach encouraged teamwork, long-term employment, and employee involvement through quality sectors, showing that productivity and worker welfare and coexist. Keynesian economics influenced Toyota's post-war expansion. After World War II, the Japanese government actively supported key industries. Toyota benefited from government loans, tariff protections, infrastructure development, and technology transfer, which helped the company compete with American and Europe automakers. From the 1980s onwards, globalization reshaped Toyota's strategy. The company expanded overseas, built global supply chains, and invested heavily in research and development. The launch of the Toyota Press in 1997 highlights a mixed economics approach, balancing market competition with government environmental regulations. So, in conclusion, Toyota's success reflects a smart combination of classical efficiency, human centered management, and government intervention, and also global innovation.
I myself feeling is Anandam at take number 231240278, and then we continue with global trend, globalization and trade policies. Globalization has significantly transformed international trade and reshaped how Toyota Motor Corporation operates globally. Today, Toyota manufactures and sells vehicles in over 170 countries, moving beyond Japan by establishing regional production hubs in Southeast Asia, Europe, and North America. These hubs help reduce production costs, shorten delivery time, and meet local consumer preferences. Regional trade agreements such as the Asian Free Trade Area and ATIGA further support Toyota by reducing tariffs and automotive parts traded between Asian countries, making the region one of Toyota's most important production bases. However, global trade also presents challenges. Trade policies and protectionism, such as the US China trade war, increased tariffs on steel and automotive components, raising production costs. In response, Toyota shifted more production to Southeast Asia and relied on stable trade frameworks like World Trade Organization, which promotes fair and predictable international trade. Based on bar chart and pie chart, we can say that Toyota's sales performance clearly demonstrates the importance of international trade. After a temporary decline in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Toyota recovered strongly and recorded around 11 million vehicle sales in 2024. Sales data shows that Asia is Toyota's largest market, followed by North America and Europe, highlighting Toyota's strong dependence on global market in particular. Toyota sales in Asia increased from 4.8 million vehicles in 2020 to 5.7 million in 2024, driven by rising incomes, urbanization, and a growing middle class in countries such as Malaysia, Indonesia, and India. This growth explains why Toyota continues to invest heavily in regional manufacturing and international trade partnership. So, in conclusion, by adapting to global adaptation, trade policies, and regional integration, Toyota remains competitive and resilient in the global automotive industry. That's all for me. I'm Yilagis Anand.
Next, I will present about Industrial Revolution 4.0. Industrial Revolution 4.0 refers to the integration of digital technologies such as IoT, artificial intelligence, big data analytics, and robotics into business operations. These technologies transform traditional, people-based and silo processes into real-time, data-driven systems, enabling companies to make faster and more accurate decisions. In terms of operations and productions, Industry 4.0 significantly improves efficiency and reliability. Real-time data allows companies to shift from reactive problem-solving to predictive maintenance and demand forecasting. Automation and robotics increase production speed, reduce errors, and enable faster product changeovers. One major benefit is efficiency. Companies like Siemens use AI-powered quality control and big data analytics to reduce defects and inventory costs. Industry 4.0 also supports innovation, as seen in Nike's use of digital manufacturing and AI design tools to develop sustainable products such as Flyknit and Fly Leather. However, Industry 4.0 also brings challenges. Automation can reduce the need for manual labor, leading to job displacement for workers without digital skills. At the same time, increased connectivity exposes firms to cybersecurity threats such as ransomware and system disruptions in manufacturing environments. Toyota is a strong example of Industry 4.0. The company combines automation, data-driven production, and advanced powertrain technologies such as hybrid and hydrogen fuel cells. These innovations support sustainability goals while requiring new skills from engineers and production workers.
Hi, I'm your Hemrushni Ravindran, and as a reporter, moving on to the next discussion and implication. Toyota global success clearly shows how economic theories, international trade, and Industry 4.0 are deeply reconnected and interconnected. Classic economy ideas such as efficiency and division of labor still form the foundation of Toyota's production system. However, these ideas are now strengthened by modern digital technologies like automation, artificial intelligence, and real time data, allowing Toyota to remain competitive in a fast changing global market. Cooperation also plays a key role. Toyota benefits greatly from international trade agreements and partnership, especially within ASEAN, where lower tariffs and regional integration reduce cost and improve supply chain efficiency. At the same time, collaboration with technologies firms and governments support innovation and workforce upskilling. Demographics and geopolitics further shapes Toyota's strategy. Growing middle class population in Asia increased demand for affordable and fuel efficient vehicles while aging population and developed countries push Toyota toward automation. Finally, decision by major powers like the US, China, and the Europe influenced Toyota's production, sustainability goals, and market focus. Overall, Toyota's ability to adapt across these factors explain its long-term resilience and global leadership. Thank you.
To conclude our report, Toyota's long-term success in global automotive industry show its ability to adapt to economic change, global trade dynamic, and technological advancement. By combining classical and modern economic ideas, Toyota has developed a strong production system while expanding successfully across the international market. At the same time, the company continues to manage challenges arising from geopolitical tension, trade policies change, and global supply chain disruption. Technological progress under Industry 4.0 has strengthened Toyota efficiency and competitiveness, while its commitment to hybrid, electric, and sustainable technologies reflect a long-term vision for future mobility. Overall, Toyota experience demonstrates that global competitiveness requires flexibility, innovation, and strategic adaptation in Astaghfirullahalazim. To conclude our report, Toyota's long-term success in the global automotive industry showed its ability to adapt to economic change, global trade dynamic, and technological advancements. By combining classical and modern economic ideas, Toyota has developed a strong production system while expanding successfully across international market. At the same time, the company continues to manage challenges arising from geopolitical tension, trade policy change, and global supply chain disruption. Technological progress under Industry 4.0 has strengthened Toyota efficiency and competitiveness, while its commitment to hybrid, electric, and sustainable technology reflect long-term vision and future mobility. Overall, Toyota experience demonstrate that global competitiveness requires flexibility, innovation, and strategic adaptation in an increasingly complex global economy.